And yo, peace and blessings, everybody out there. This is Karev of Heritage Hip-Hop, 1/3 of the illest, best podcast team in the land. Who are we? We are the Mic Council, and we are here every Sunday night, 8-ish. We say 8 p.m., but we get y'all ready. We wait to get y'all ready to get on the show. Once again, I'm Karev of Heritage Hip-Hop. I'm with my partner.
Yeah, I go by the name of C, aka Mr. L Hello, aka Mr. Outside, representing the Hello Effect. Welcome back to another Mic Council. How y'all been? Shout out to my brother Kawon. He ain't with us right now, but he gonna be with us shortly in spirit. Hopefully in them comments, you know what I mean? But how y'all doing today?
Yo, I hope everybody's doing good, as good as I'm doing. I'm elated right now, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into that in a minute. Shout out to the squad, Heritage Hip Hop in the building. See, well, yeah, what that Hello Effect at? You got the what you got on up here? What's that?
I got some free merch. Shout out to North the Shore, you know what I mean, for sponsoring an event that I was a part of. Shout out to my man Big O Drums from Breaking Records Band. They sponsored the event we had yesterday, and they gave us some free merch. So I'm gonna take something that's free. Why not? Hello.
So that means that if artists have merch, they can send it to us, and we'll wear it on the show to
That's
support
a fact.
the
That's a fact.
I think we should.
Hold up. Let me say something real quick. It got to be fly though. If it's something that I don't like, I'm not gonna wear it. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I like it, I'm gonna wear it a lot. But if you pay me, I'm gonna wear it. That's also. But like I said, if you give it to me for free, and it ain't something that go with me, my style, I'm gonna be honest with you. I might get that shit away to somebody that's probably needed, or that shit might go in the closet. But the rest of the hats that I don't wear.
All right, so y'all know what to do. Y'all want to get some of that extra promotional talk? I mean, you know, ante up.
Yeah, word. Look, and it, like I said, and if you really want to be a sponsor, or you really got a brand or something, holla at us. I'm serious. I'll wear your joint. I do a lot of interviews. I'll be seeing, so I'll wear your joint. Let's tap in.
So shout out, like I said, to Kawon. Like you said to Kawon, he may join us later. He may be in the comments. Make sure y'all join us. All right. Well, you know what? I'll let you start the show while I send out some of these links so people know we on, and let's get going, bro.
All right, so I just want to say, I'm gonna give a big, huge shout out to a York native. You know what I mean? A legendary singer songwriter. You know what I mean? Grammy nominated, and a bunch of other accolades. You know what I mean? Shout out to Faith Evans. She was honored yesterday in a weekway section of Newark, New Jersey. You know what I mean? With a street name it's called the Faith Evans Way. So shout out to her. I had the pleasure to go and be a part of it. And I got lucky, to be honest with you, because I'm traveling from South Jersey, and I got there around like 11:30. You know what I mean? The block party started at 10, but the ceremony was starting right when I arrived, and I just happened to move around. Then I found myself in the right position, because when they called Faith up to the talk on the mic, I was right there. So I got some real intimate footage, but I didn't get to interview her, obviously, because it was a bunch of people out there. They got a schedule, and it's hot, you know what I mean? But God willing, once all the stars align, I'll be able to interview her, you know what I mean? But shout out to Faith Evans, shout out to her beautiful family that was there. And there's a lot of things I learned, you know what I mean? I didn't know she was doing stuff for Newark still. She got a nonprofit. I don't know the name, but I get it for y'all. It's honor to her son.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't know, man.
Her thing is about helping children with autism, right?
Exactly. Exactly. There you go. Yup.
Yeah. That's dope.
I didn't know that though. That's my first time. I was finding out all that stuff right there and there. You know what I mean? She had nothing but love, yo. Like I felt like that was a dope experience, man. She had nothing but love, yo. People look at, when you think of Newark and stuff like that, especially if you one of those chosen ones that made it out, people think when you come back you get hate, but that's not the case. She got hella love, and they walked to her with open arms, like for real, for real.
That's dope. Yo, we were actually invited to the that event, and unfortunately, I couldn't go because I got called into work. Shout out to the World Cup. I'm at the World Cup, y'all. I'm out there with Brazil and Morocco, right? People out there wilding like they rocking. And yo, the thing I like about where American sports suck when it comes to international sports. Have you ever been to a soccer game, yo?
Not a professional one, but I've been to a college one, and I actually enjoyed it.
Yo, the World Cup is crazy because, of course, everybody got their colors on, right? But when they be talking in their languages, singing their songs, they got like a band battle in the crowd, the game going on. It's very interactive. It was an experience that I want everybody who loves sports to experience because it was like a college atmosphere. And the realest thing about it, I'm gonna tell you, is there's a lot of love out there, and people fuck with each other even though they're from different nations. And I wish our world was like that because I'm gonna keep it real. Brazil is the shit. Morocco was that. That's my first time ever seeing Morocco. Morocco was dope. And then the people interacting with each other. You hear the music. You see people celebrating and stuff. And then what's fucking with? It's a big commotion in my section. I'm like, what's going on? So I'm thinking people fighting. They're like, nah, the mayor here. Mayor Mom Donnie was in my section sitting right there next to me.
That's fire.
And the dopest part about him being there was he wasn't there with the Secret Service beating people up. He was shaking hands. He was in the crowd with the people, letting people take pictures with him and stuff. And like the governor and Hochul and Cheryl was there, and they in the suite. He was in the suite with them, but then he came out and sat with the people and interacted with the people. That's one thing I'm gonna give him credit for. I don't know much about New York politics and all that, but when you are around the people, especially your people, and being here, he had Morocco people on his side, Arabs and Muslims and all that. If they fuck with you, they fuck with you. And that's real important because you can't say you a representative of the people and you don't be around the people. So I give him credit, yo. The World Cup was dope so far.
No, that's a fact. And one thing I could piggyback off of that, he seemed like he a cool person. I actually want to meet him. You know what I mean? I actually want to have a conversation with him, you know what I mean? And talk to him. Even though I'm not from New York, but I feel like for what he's showing, like you said, he is for the people. And I think we need more examples like that in politics. No matter if you got a alternative motive, but still in all, we want to see you outside interacting with the people, touching the people, and knowing that I mean you supporting the people. And from what he been doing, from what I've been seeing for New York, he making a drastic change in his little bit of time he been in office. So shout out to him.
Shout out to people who keep their word and do for the people. You know what I'm saying? That's very important, yo. Hey, everybody out there, thank you for joining us. Hey, look, let's get to the festivities, man. Where you want to start first?
You might as well just get the Knicks drain over, man, because at the end of the day, if we don't, we're gonna have to hear from the Knicks for a whole week. You know what I mean? Because the parade ain't even here yet. So we might as well just talk about it. So I ain't gotta talk about it anymore. I could just watch it. Forcefully watch.
Yeah, watch that shit.
Because I'm not a Knicks fan.
Watch that shit. Yeah. Hey,
Nah,
I'm
but
yeah.
I'm gonna give you a shout out to the Knicks though. You know what I mean? Respectfully. You know what I mean? All jokes aside, shout out to the Knicks. It took y'all damn near forever to bring it back home, but I'm gonna let y'all seize and enjoy that moment. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna shout out to two big Jersey people, Jalen Bronson and also Cat. You know what I mean? Shout out to them. That's a win for us. That's how I look at it. But one thing I'm gonna say about New York Knicks fans, I dislike them, and I'm gonna always dislike them. And
Why?
my, look how they acting. You don't see all the shit that's happening in New York. You don't do that. Look what you just said about the World Cup and then NBA basketball.
Yeah.
Like you understand what I'm saying? It's totally different. You win a game, y'all won. Why you destroying y'all city? I don't understand that. Y'all supposed to bring people together. Like you know what I mean? It's supposed to be like, damn, we finally won, yo. Like I felt like New York was together, so I started seeing all that violent shit. You know what I mean? But the Spurs. After I looked at the last couple of games, because I missed game 1 and 2. I seen a little bit of it, but I started looking at the rest of the games. And my man, Wembenyama, that's his name.
Wimbyama, Wimbin bitch.
He cheats, yo. Now that I see him, he too emotional, and he ain't that nice how people be saying he nice. Because at the end of the day, a true superstar, they'll do whatever That's what Jalen Brunson is. I could give him that. He's a true superstar. When his team wasn't doing nothing, he didn't cry nothing. He went in. I mean, he cried a little bit. Let me take that back. He started crying a little bit. I understood it because he said we getting fouled, but we're in the finals. Like
Yeah,
they're gonna miss some shit. They're gonna let people rock out. Like at the end of the day, but he a true superstar because he didn't let that frustration stop him. He still came to execute. He brought that shit back home. And I love the most about it, you know what I mean? Because he got to share that moment with his father, yo. And that
facts.
meant that really meant something to me. You know what I mean? Like I said, all jokes aside, that's just a game and shit like that. But once I see stuff like that, that motivate me and inspire me. You know what I mean? Especially being a black man. Like, you know what I mean? Even though he got a white woman, but that's something else to talk about.
Oh, Brunson.
Yeah. That's something else to talk about, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, I want to show love to him and his father, and that's the best Father's Day gift, like respectfully.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let you talk about it.
I I'm gonna talk about it from a different standpoint. Yo, I tell everybody like, you a basketball fan? I'm like, nah, I just like the Knicks. Nah. My favorite basketball player is my stepson. I'm gonna keep it real. Shout out to Najee Pride. Christ the King of Newark, New Jersey, all-time leading scorer, everything. He did that. You know what I'm saying? And keeping it real, I got back into basketball because of him. Because that's my little man and that's his love. So AAU and all that. My favorite basketball players don't have championships. That's how it is with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real with you. My favorite basketball player of all time, Stephon Marbury. I seen Marbury from when he was in high school go to the league. You know what I'm saying? And from to be in New Jersey and to hear about somebody that's local like that, you get to see them play. That's big. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And after Marbury, it's straight up Carmelo Anthony. You know what I'm saying? And y'all already know the Melo story. And when it comes to the Knicks, my favorite Knick was Charles Oakley. Oakley ain't no scorer. That man is gritty. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll throw you on the ground to get a point. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be straight up honest with y'all. When Oakley got carried out the Garden, if y'all saw the last show, I told him that broke my heart. But what made it go full circle for me to make me love this championship, Charles Oakley was in the house to celebrate the Knicks getting that championship. And that meant
What was he on the stage though? Did he bring him on the stage
no,
or nah? He
no,
got a problem with the
the
owner.
owner. Yeah, him and James Dolan don't get along.
What
So
happened though?
supposedly Oakley said something and Dolan didn't like it. And Oakley was like, well, let's talk like men and whatever. And Dolan was like, no. And then the worst part of it, Oakley's teammates don't stick up for him. They basically throw him under the bus. So, you know, and Oakley is one of the toughest men that ever played in the NBA. Like when Jordan retired, he hired him to be his bodyguard. You know what I'm saying? Like Oak will punch you in your mouth in a heartbeat. I love that about Oak. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, grit. He was the embodiment of the soul of the New York Knicks. Him and Mason. Shout out RP to Anthony Mason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, damn, yeah, hell yeah. And Mason, shout out to Mason.
So for me, the thing that I love about this championship is the fact that I got cheated out of the championship. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean. For all the Knicks fans out there that know what I'm talking about, 1994, when we were supposed to beat the Houston Rockets, and Charles Smith always gave us one quarter and shit the bed after the first quarter, to Pat Riley forgetting how to coach and not putting Rolando Blackman or Hubert Davis in the game where John Starks was going 0-for-11, for OJ Simpson and that fucking white Bronco having the game turned off. Well, you know what I'm saying? Al Collins and them. We watching the game in 94. Next thing you know, they interrupt the finals for OJ Simpson. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then we lose, right? In 7 games. Like they left the Garden to go to Houston. And the Knicks was up 3-2. And back then it was 2 games in Houston, 3 games in New York, and the last 2 games in Houston. I'm glad they changed that format. It was trash. It was rough, yo. Like, you know, and in 99, Patrick Ewing gets hurt. Another one of my favorite players, Latrell Sprewell, goes to the team. Larry Johnson, another one of my favorite players on the team. And the Knicks just shit the bed. It's like every time my favorite players go there, they shit the bed. This is the only squad, a player I really wanted on the team went to the team, and they won. And that's Cat. Shout out to New Brunswick, Somerset, that area. Actually, my stepson actually got trained by his father. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what's up.
Like Jersey was all over this team and the feeling. And I understand what you're saying, but with the crowd going crazy, some people like that's the YNs or whatever. I think it's 53 years of people wanting to feel special and important, and it finally happened. Yeah, people getting carried away, but check out the Spurs fans that's in the Knicks crowd wearing Spurs jersey saying "F the New York Knicks," and then you got that. Did you see that? The guy in Penn Station who had the Spurs jersey on, he punched the Knicks fan in the face. Did you see that?
Damn, no.
Yeah. Did you see the influencers who said I could walk in the crowd with a Spurs jersey, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me, and they got put. you can't antagonize people in their city with the other team and think nothing gonna happen to you. So I get it. New York out there rowdy. Everybody, they but you know what? They don't do that when the Yankees win because it's a standard and they're used to the winning. They don't do that when the Giants do it because it's standard and they're used to the winning. For the Knicks to do it, this is the first time in 53 years. You know how many people died and they didn't see their team win? I'm one of the blessed few people who could say I've seen every team I ever liked win.
See, the thing with me, I'm not a fanatic like that. I'm like, I don't have to, like, at the end of the day, it's a team. I don't work for the team. I don't get a ring for the team. So I would never, I mean, when I was young, I understand that because what you don't know, you ain't gonna learn unless you get taught it. Like, you know what I mean? So as I got older, I realized like, yo, why I'm getting mad over a team that I'm not getting paid for. Like, I mean, you get mad, like, damn, they lost, but I'm talking about to that level when I gotta hit somebody. Like, damn, I'm about to swing on this person because we lost. You know what I mean? Nah, but
I go through that every week at MetLife Stadium where the Jets fans fight the New England Patriots fans. I see that, man. It's that. I done seen men punch their girls. I done seen people get thrown down steps and elevators, escalators. I seen people jump over chairs and kick people. Yeah, I don't.
let
I
me
don't.
ask you this.
I
Let
don't
me
like
ask
that
you
part
this
of sport.
then.
What's up?
When does the feeling go away? It been 50-something years. We won. Do it go away after the parade, or we still celebrate till the year's over? How does that work when
You
it comes to
celebrate
fans?
to the banner. You celebrate till the banner goes up. That's next year, next season.
So
When the
it's gonna
banner
be
goes up,
people. So, no, I'm talking about as far as like fans. I'm talking about like that's your
fans
team.
celebrate.
So
Fans
you're gonna
celebrate
be
till the banner goes up. Then the next year starts.
nah, man. They won. That's like
Yeah, yeah. We
you
out.
finding your dream girl and you finally hit. After you hit, you ain't gonna feel that same way. It's like, damn, I got it.
Bad analogy.
How?
Bad analogy
People
because
be chasing women for I said dream girl.
bad analogy.
Well,
Nope.
how?
You gotta think about it this way, yo. Everything sports is cyclical. Love is not. Love is not cyclical. You work on it, true, but sports is like new niggas come out every year. The salary cap changes things. The team gets
That's the
older.
same shit with women. It's
No, it's
but
not.
all different. It
No,
ain't
it's
all
not.
different type of women. I'm talking about far as like a man. You see something that you like,
Bad
damn,
analogy,
yo.
man.
No,
No.
I'm saying, hear me out.
Okay.
You see a beautiful woman. She look good, smell good, aura, everything that you see. You gonna be like, as a man, you like, damn, yo, I'm gonna try
Right.
to get that shit. You know what I mean? You gonna keep trying. Then
Right.
when you finally get it, yeah, I got it. That week, that feeling gonna last for like probably a couple of weeks, a couple of months. And you be like, what's
Then
next?
then you playing the wrong game and you're in the wrong sport. Because the thing that makes a man great is the woman on his shoulder. Because she's a representative of you.
I
So
got you.
if you're always looking to replace, then did you really win? Or were you just taming your own beast and failed?
No hate shit though. They ain't running it back. So I mean, 50 years. Congratulations to all you Knicks fans. But don't get in your motherfucking mind and think like, yo, we going again. No, you fucking not. Y'all was playing that bum ass team. Like I couldn't believe they hype. That's my first time really locking in on
The team?
Wembanyama. No, the Spurs.
Fuck him, though.
No,
No.
and he cheeks. I can't believe he this real tall, but far as like
Yo,
skills and shit like that, he's not a Shaq. He's not a Ewing. He's none of them big men. I couldn't
hold up.
believe what's name couldn't handle him. Cat. He should have been dominating him. He too
Man,
big. He tall, but I'm talking about far as like aggressiveness.
hey, yo, I'll tell you what. Take over. I'll be right back.
All right, so He told me to take over. So check this out. The Knicks, congratulations to the Knicks, right? But the Spurs, any Spurs fans out there that's listening, that's watching, y'all cheeks, man. I can't believe y'all allowed the Knicks to do that to y'all. Now y'all gonna be the people they talk about. How the Giants talk about the Patriots when they had that undefeated record and they lost in the Super Bowl to us. Yes, the Knicks, y'all ain't running it back, man. Unfortunately, like Jalen Brunson, he ran out of gas, man, and he did it for a good reason. He ran out of gas and won y'all that chip. So after the parade, yo, any Knicks fans that watch, I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. That's a fact. That's a
If you
fact. I
know,
don't want to hear nothing.
if you notice, I put black on. It's time for me to be the bad guy right now. I'm the man in black right now. Let me tell y'all something. Let me
What
be
up?
real. Fuck and Wimbiana and fuck the Spurs. Let me keep real with you for a minute. Nah, because look, everybody got mad that Ant quit and he shook hands and left. People got mad at Isaiah Thomas and Larry Bird and all of them for leaving the court without shaking hands. Even LeBron caught it. Wimbiana and them lost the chip and the start. The 11 out of the 12 people who played didn't even shake hands.
They got off the court.
They got off the court. The
They
coach,
should get fined. They
the
should get fined for
bench,
that.
the bench, the starters, even the reserves, they all left and did not shake the Knicks' hands. The only player on the Spurs who shook their hands was Luke Cornett. Now for
The
Greg
white
Popovich,
guy,
yep, yes, number 9. Now for them, the Spurs are
he
always
trash.
yeah. So it's the Spurs. So look, Greg Popovich is the guy everybody gave credit to. Like Pop made the team, he made them respectable. He did that. They dishonored him by not shaking hands with the team that bust their ass. Number 1. Number 2, the coach came from his coaching tree. At least he shook hands with Jalen Brunson and other players. You know what I'm saying? One thing I remember about when my little man played basketball, you always showed the other team respect. These niggas didn't respect the Knicks by calling them old. They didn't respect the Knicks by saying the East always got horrible teams and they never going to do nothing. So fuck them. The only person on the Spurs that really played was Dylan Harper. Shout out to New Jersey again, Rutgers University. But fuck him, he
Oh,
ain't shake their hands.
oh, oh, he
He Jersey.
that that's Ron Harper's son, right?
That's right. And his brother
Yeah,
Ron Harper
yo,
Jr. coming
yeah.
in next year. Let's
Shout out
go with
to
the Harper
I ain't gonna lie.
family.
Shout out to Dylan. He did his thing. I ain't gonna lie. To be a rookie, he did his
Yep.
thing, yo.
20
I ain't gonna
years
lie.
old and was cooking. And you know what made the Spurs lose? They were young and experienced and had
Fox,
dead.
Fox.
No. It's deeper than Fox. It's deeper than
No,
Fox.
I'm
Fox,
talking about game 4. He should have ran that ball out. He should have ran it. There was no point in trying to score. Y'all was up 1. Run the ball out. Game over.
but think about this. His coach at the time was Mike Brown. Mike Brown got fired because he called De'Aaron Fox out for having poor basketball IQ. It's not his fault or the first fault that they put a nigga on the court with a poor basketball IQ to lead the team as the veteran. Where they had CP3 last year. Come on, man. Let's just keep it real. It is what it is. And one thing I'm gonna tell you when it comes to De'Aaron Fox and the Spurs and all that, inexperience, dead legs, and Mitch Johnson being the coach from the Pop Tree, he has, he learned too off experience, off coaching. Coaching is what it came down to. Mike Brown did things that most coaches don't do, like the double point guard system near the end of the game, moving your power forward to small forward, having double centers. A lot of people don't do that.
I ain't gonna be honest with you. I ain't gonna give Mike Brown all that credit. I mean, he is a great coach, but now let me talk. I'm saying from what I seen, the Spurs beat themselves because ain't no way y'all got that big lead and y'all couldn't. Just think about it. If most of the series that same shit happened, y'all already know what y'all should be doing. That's why I try to say Wimbiana is not a great leader. They
Now,
hype him up. They hype him up like he this, but I gotta see with my own eyes. He's fucking cheeks to me when it comes to a big man. Him that tall, you supposed to take over. Draw that attention to you. Every time you try to go in, he ain't physical. He's not physical. He's not a Shaq. He gotta do. Remember all that bullshit he was doing at the end of the game yesterday? He was getting the fouls. They be depending on the fouls. That's why he cheeks to me. That's why I
so
said the Spurs lost, but I'm gonna give Knicks their credit. They did their thing. Because what's my man name? Hart and them other dudes, they was fucking up. Y'all was like, yo, they gonna make y'all lose the game.
So
because they was fucking up.
Bridges,
Bridges,
Brian
Cat,
Hart.
all of them was getting in foul trouble. They was missing. I'm like,
So
yo,
you know and you saw the refs was fucking the games up, right?
both sides. Yup. But
Yeah.
that ain't nothing new though. You how long you been watching the NBA? That's nothing new. This
I know,
even go back to when this shit happens. That's what I'm trying to say. When people be crying about that shit, I'm like, yo, I know when it comes to the finals or if it comes to NFL football playoffs, they let them rock. Like certain shit they're gonna miss, cause you got to think about it. You ain't gonna better see everything.
Nah.
Everything is going on. People yelling, noise, and all this shit, man. But it's over. They won a game. They 2026 NBA champions. It took them 50-something years. Salute to them.
Yep. And I'll be at the parade Thursday. I'm going.
Good luck. Good luck.
Yo, I'm going. Cameras and everything. I'm going. I'm near. I am near. Look, I missed the Giants parades. I didn't go to the Yankees parades. I was too young. Listen, I'm going to the
Be safe. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I don't care if you're a Knicks fan or not.
cool.
You know what I mean?
Be cool.
There's mad people in there. Okay.
I ain't worried about that.
You ever been to like the New Year's Eve?
Nope.
It's probably gonna be like that. It's probably gonna be.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I ain't worried about none of that shit.
I don't drink no water then.
Drink no water?
Unless you gonna have a diaper on you, because you know you gonna. You know what I mean? You're gonna be stuck like this.
Yo, I'm good, and I'm gonna get all the footage. I'm gonna chill with Tracy Morgan. I'm gonna be with Fat Joe, hopefully.
Spike Lee had a block party today.
Oh, word! I ain't know.
Knicks, yeah. I found out because the DJ Evil D, he was DJing there. He had put it on his IG saying that Spike Lee was having I guess where he got a studio over there, son.
Yeah.
I guess over there. I think it was over there somewhere. Yeah.
Yo, and shout out to all y'all industry folks who know the Hello Effect, DJ Kawon and Heritage Hip-Hop who don't invite us to shit. Because I'm tired of getting y'all RSVPs the day after or the day of at night when this shit happened. I was pissed off we ain't get invited to that 50 Cent shit and it's in Passaic, New Jersey. That's fucked up. So all y'all out there that say we fuck with y'all and then y'all really don't, keep that shit to yourselves, man. I ain't beat for that stupid shit, man. I'm tired of people saying, yo, your brand is dope. But then when it comes time to get some work in, they lock the doors. So we can't get in, man. Fuck all that bullshit, man. I ain't with that shit. Shout out to the Knicks. And everybody who hated on the Knicks, fuck y'all too. Because at the end of the day, champions right now. Heritage Hip-Hop is the champ. We the kings right now. Hello Effect is the king right now. DJ Kawon, Mixtape Show is king. Shout out to the alumni album coming out next week. Make sure you pre-order it now on Bandcamp. Kawon's first album.
And show love, yep.
And one more thing. Stop listening to all this corny shit out here on the radio asking me, did you listen to it? No, the fuck I didn't. I don't want to hear y'all shit. That shit be ass, man. Fuck y'all music. Yo, a lot of this music is trash. I don't want to hear and I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear something that has a vibe, that has a message to it. Y'all niggas just be talking over beats because it's free. If y'all really had to pay for studio time and shit again, most of y'all niggas would be sweeping floors or working in Walmart. Stop sending me bullshit. I'm tired of that shit. If you want to interview, that's different. But if you just talking about something new, do you like my song? Most of y'all get the same answer. No. And I didn't ask for this. Please, if you want somebody to send it to this man right there.
Send it to me. I listen to it. You know what I mean? You better hop on it while it's free. You know what I mean? While it's free, hop on it. You know what I mean? Because everything ain't gonna always be free. It's gonna come to a time where you're gonna have to pay like you weigh. But at this time, we start signing up, so I'm giving that to you. If you choose to utilize it, fine. If you choose not to, fine. No love is lost. At the end of the day, I want to say this too. Let me say one thing, yo.
Okay, yo, go. Very rock.
I've been receiving a lot of people reaching out to me, you know what I mean, want me to do things for them and stuff like that. Then when I hit them up with my fee, what I charge, my service, it get quiet, it get crickets. It be crickets. And I want to say that's fine, that's okay. You choose to spend your money and work with whoever you want to work with. But if you reaching out to me, no, that's what it is. And one last thing, it's going to continue to go. It's not going to stop. So if you don't get on right now, think about 3 months from now. You think that same is going to be that same thing? 6 months from now? No. So stop playing with yourselves. Matter of fact, stop playing yourself. And one last thing, these celebrities that y'all trying to hop in, do streamer universities and all that shit, what y'all think that's going to do? And if you're a grown fucking person, you 40 and up, that's for kids. Like, Stop playing. Invest in yourself. Come up with a strategy plan, a marketing plan, and execute. Shit, I want to ask some of the artists because, hey, Karev, we 6 months in the year. I want to know if you're an artist out there, indie artist, you put your own bread up. Like, how much money did you spend from January to now, and how much did you make? You know what I mean? I want to know that. If you ain't got the answers for me, please don't reach out to me. I'm not looking for them type of artists. I'm looking for the type of artist that has plans and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because we trying to evolve. You don't even do that. Write down what you spending. You ain't no tax write-offs. I can't help you.
Yo, let me just say this before we change subjects. I do like music, but and the reason why I said the way I said on what I said is because some people have sent me music that's unmixed, not properly done, and I'm like, you gonna put this out like this? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, nah, bro, nah. And I get that so much. For people who really put time into their music, please send it.
Facts.
And I will give you, but I don't do music reviews yet. Sheik got that. I'm not stepping on toes. The man does it. Me, myself, I'm an interview. And I'll leave it like
check this out. Check this out. And if you send me some shit that's not mixed, that's the part of the constructive criticism at the end of the day. I'm gonna let you know this shit sound horrible. If the beat trash, matter of fact, if you send me something that has a producer tag on it, and I know you got it from YouTube, I'm gonna let you know.
Nah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna let you know. I'm like, no, that shit. This the reason. These are some of the things that you shouldn't have on it. You know what I mean? If the song, I ain't feeling the song. If it's like, I'm gonna let you know why I'm not feeling the song. You know what I mean? I might say it in a nice way, or you might catch me one of them days where I don't give a fuck. Like, respectfully, because at the end of the day, you're an adult. I'm not here to baby you. If you want somebody to make you better, it better start from here, because if you go outside and perform that shit, you'll see their reactions. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
And we are fleet DJs. So
Yeah, hello.
we do know what we're doing. And when we tell
Yes,
you about packs and everything, salute to the DJ. Salute to the Fleet Con coming up July 16th to the 20th down in Jacksonville, Florida. If you're in Florida, make your way down there. Pay the fee, which is the entrance fee. Go in there and meet people that are in the industry, whether they're artists, producers, media personalities, actual DJs on real radio stations, not only satellite but terrestrial, and go in there and mix. Because one thing I'm gonna tell y'all that people miss about the music industry, it's a community. You have to rub shoulders and talk and get phone numbers of people in the community to advance. You can't be in a bubble and just make music. The days of being discovered are gone. This is not put you on time. This is discovery on a search base, and people have to look for you. People are not just gonna bump into you and give you money to do your thing. You have to work. And most of the stuff y'all don't want to pay for, that's what the label usually pays for. And that's what people always talk about, it's a loan, I gotta pay him back on my album sales. That's what you're paying for. I don't want to talk about it no more, because that shit gonna start a whole nother can of worms, because I got lied to a whole bunch of time by artists who just wasn't real artists. They were just niggas who did beats and wanted me to do everything for them for free. And I ain't beat for that shit.
Word, you shouldn't. Is it work?
So what's the next topic, yo? What's going on, man?
All right, so we done the Knicks. I mean,
handout culture is fucked up. I ain't beat for the handout culture. Fuck that shit, man. I'm good, yo.
Nah, you shouldn't want to be like that. You know what I mean? I stress it a lot. Like I said, once people come at me with certain shit like that, I just ignore them. You know what I mean? I let them know whatever I gotta let them know. Then I just let that shit this dry out at the end of the day, because that's not doing anything for nobody at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It comes to a certain extent where the free shit gotta stop, because in order for me to level up, I gotta pay whoever I gotta pay. Like, you understand what I'm saying? That's how this shit work. It's business. And once again, are you indie artists that's serious about your craft? The bigger you get, the more money you're gonna spend. There's no that.
Facts.
There's no that.
Facts, man. I'm tired of just let me know. I'll let you know I talk to you. Stop hitting me with that bullshit. And see, this is my favorite one. Let me know if you heard this before. How much do I need? I spot me that, and I'll pay you back. Or, yo, I don't pay for beats. Niggas just fuck with me. I don't pay for stuff. People just fuck
I ignore them. I ignore them when I hear shit like that.
Yo, all the time. If you do like I said, man, I'm gonna leave. Let me just get please let me get the last word on this one. When if your man's or your people's at a restaurant, do you go to them for hookup culture? Because if you don't pay for the meal, your man's and your peoples lose their business. Why are you looking at me any different? I ain't got nothing else to say after that.
That's a fact. I agree with you, man.
I'm done. Hot
I
topic.
agree with you.
Hot topic. What you think about the boycotts, all the Asian shit?
I feel like we should have been doing that. You know what I mean? And I feel like that shit ain't gonna never come full circle though. You know what I mean? Because some of us is programmed and brainwashed to go against they people. They hate they people. So for the people that's woke, you know what I mean, see what's going on outside, do what you need to do. Even though we might not see it, you know in your heart you doing the right thing. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck what they look like. But we gonna support our people. But if our people ain't respecting us, I ain't spending money with y'all either. You know what I mean? I ain't had Chinese food in a minute. I clip my own nails. I'm a man, so I don't need nothing out the beauty supply store. And I don't eat sushi. You know what I mean? Granted, if something comes from overseas from Asia and it's got imported by United States, that's different. I'm going to a United States store or American corporation store to purchase it. But I don't really, when it comes to Asians, I don't really connect with them because where else would you see Asians at other than a Chinese store, other than a beauty supply store or a nail salon,
Yeah,
right?
I hear you. I hear you. This shit fucking with me because I'm gonna be honest with you. I seen this thing three different ways. Because there are a lot of Asian people who actually fuck with us,
Mhm.
and there's a lot that don't. And that's the thing about racism that people take for granted. See, when you're in a sports, we're gonna take this back to sports. When you're in sports, people fly your colors, you know who on your side, right? As a black person, so-called black person, this ain't black, this is melanin. But and I don't want to do people of color, I'll just say as a black person, we live in a society where anybody could be against you and you don't know who the fuck they are. We live in a society where people look just like you and will fuck you over just because. And it's the most dangerous thing, especially being a man, because you have people who tell you as a black man, you good for nothing. Your life isn't mean anything. Young men getting shot in the back over water that wasn't even stole. You see what I'm saying? Another gets threatened and he defends himself as was told, and the perpetrator dies. He gets hit. The black boy gets hit with murder one, which is crazy, and we have that going on so much. You got children getting kidnapped. You got our forms of expression getting copied and stolen by other people. And when we make music, our trauma is so deep that our reality music gets turned to gangster music, and then people want to live up to being tough because that's the only way they think they get respected, and that's not true. Love is the message, and unfortunately, people are so lust driven that love is not what they want. It's encapsulating how being a so-called black person in America, not only that, the world, you're fighting to exist because being black ain't the sin to the world. It's being comfortable to the point where you don't give a fuck about nobody else and you do yours, that you offend others who want to be like you. That's the sad part, man. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. I've been to Chinese food stores where they employ black people. I wouldn't boycott them because they get making it so people can eat. I've been to Chinese stores where they actually respect people who look like me and you. So take this to heart, y'all. Martin Luther King was not killed because he had a dream about black boys and black girls holding hands, going to school and church together. He was killed because he talked about economics. And anytime black folks do anything that has to do with economics and owning our own, that's when these motherfuckers get mad. It ain't about having black pride. It's about your dollar. If America is a business and a corporation, whatever you do to hold your dollar, that's what they're going to be mad with. And that's the thing. Shout out to Brick City Babe. She said, "What's up?" Shout out to the sis. Let me tell y'all something, man. For all y'all out there who said Carmelo Anthony should die, y'all go to hell. I mean that shit. And I'm talking about the black people who said that shit, not everybody else. I ain't fucking with them. They can do their thing. They're not our culture. But for the black folks who said Carmelo Anthony should die, or the young man who got shot in the back by Rick Child, that he should have died because he shouldn't be stealing, fuck you. Because all y'all out there who say that shit, especially the women out there that talk that shit, all these motherfuckers out here complain about men this, men that, men this, and men that. But y'all have sons. And if anybody did something, it fucked up to your son, that's when people want to be like, nah, not my baby. But with the energy you put out, you attracted that shit to your baby. One thing I love about my wife, yo, I give her much credit. When I was working in the school in Newark, I had people on my ass just because somebody didn't like me because they thought I was gonna fuck their girls or some shit. And I'm not even that type of man. Niggas getting high in the school and fucking with people, right? And one person was doing some crazy shit, and she said, to her, my wife said to the woman, if this happened to your son, how would you react? And unfortunately, karma happened and she got reminded. I'm gonna just say this, man, as a black man, and I don't play with black boys, yo. When I'm a teacher in the room, I give all the kids love, but I'm hard on them because when nobody loves them enough to tell them the truth and give them those consequences and them parameters, our boys go out there and people shoot them in the back and shoot them in the head, even if they're not acting fucked up. I love my people. I love this hip hop shit. I love y'all out there. And when people try to talk crazy about us, stop being the ignorant fuckboy rapper that says, you racist, you don't want me to spend my money in here, complaining and still spend money in the store. Fuck them. Fuck all those people who got those brand deals and all that shit. No, put your money with black designers. Put your money into these black schools. Put your money into these black boys and girls. One beef I had with this shit, sorry I'm ranting, but I'm the man in black today. I get to say what the fuck I want. Let me tell y'all something. Ja Rule went to a school in Queens, and the boy said, when I grow up, I want to be just like you. And Ja Rule said, yeah, I could see that. Fuck Ja Rule for that. Because the one thing you tell these children, don't be like me, be better than me. My job is to make society and make way for you to have a better way than me. Be better than me. I'm tired of seeing shit like your father is the only man that wants to see you be better than him. Listen, yo, if we don't pull together, we're all gonna fall off. You know why they hate them Africans over there? Because them Africans believe in community. They had a story one time. It was a social experiment about black folks in Africa, and it said, "Here's the goal. The person who reaches the goal gets the reward." The kids didn't beef with each other to go get the reward. They held hands, and all of them ran at the same time. They asked them, "Why did you do that?" They said, "It's not fair if I get it and my brothers starve and don't get something too." Here, people be like, I want to be the top nigga. So they gatekeep or they kill people and don't understand that the person with the money is the target, not the people that wants to eat. If you don't take care of your people, your team don't eat. If you don't take care of each other, you are a prime target to get fucked up. And we live in a society that tells you black men or black people are so fucked up. You got black, and I'm not criticizing people for interracial relationships. You say you want to talk about that later. We don't have to do that now. But I will say this. Go where you're wanted and not where you're tolerated. That's first, and that goes on anything. But to see people, black women get dating black and white men, and they're saying, calling their women the N-word, especially during sex, and they're killing these black girls like that guy did to that girl in Africa, or that football player who used to play for the Giants, he went to the Seahawks and he beat that black girl almost to death. I don't fuck with that. And I don't fuck with it vice versa. If you're a black man dating somebody like a white woman or whatever, you don't beat on nobody's daughter. Fuck you if you do. You need your ass whooped. I don't fuck with women beaters. You know what I'm saying? This shit come to heart because I've lived through some of these stories and I know people who go through this shit. Like I said, I'm ranting, y'all. I'm sorry I've been so long with it, but if I don't fuck with it, I don't fuck with it. So if y'all boycott for the right reasons and put your money where it's necessary. Go to these black farmers. Go to these black supermarkets. If you're gonna do beauty supply, go to the people who make make the shit. Get them soaps that your girl make. Don't go to ShopRite and all that. Get them from your people. You know people make laundry detergent, get it from them. You know people who sew clothes or do stuff, go to them. Stop going to people who don't give a fuck about you. Because at the end of the day, don't tell me about we need to get together, we need to do this, but the thing that makes us get together is the thing that keeps people eating. If you can dig in your pocket, look, I ain't got no money, but if you could dig in your pocket and pull this shit out and give it to somebody, give it to people who look like you, because then Our children don't have to go to other people to ask for jobs. Our children don't have to beg people for anything. We're the masters of our fate. We can do what we got to do to take care of our own. The Bible says, be fruitful, multiply, resubdue the earth and bring it under your subjection. God said it was a sin for Israel to give their power away to other nations. Stop giving your power away to everybody else and build your nation. So all y'all niggas out there that talk about God and community and all this shit, and you're not building something for the people, get the fuck off the block, because y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all just talking. Talk is cheap and free. Get your fucking asses out of here and do something for the people. Because if you don't have no product to get the people, get the fuck out the community. I have no time for you. And I'm done, yo. I'm done.
No, I feel you. I definitely feel you made a lot of great points. You know
Shout
what
out
I
to
mean?
Farrakhan. Shout out to the Nation of Islam, yo. They do shit.
I want to say this, man. A lot of us, unfortunately, has been programmed to not support a person that look like them because it's not them. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Because I agree with you. I fully agree with you. I feel like it's your job as a friend, as a family. If you got some person that you care about, that you call your peoples, and they doing something, the support should come regardless. Because at the end of the day, we all support somebody, no matter if it's a clothing brand, no matter if it's going to ShopRite to go buy some food, if it's going to Nike to go buy some sneakers, you know what I mean, or buy some shirts, or whatever to go get gas. You supporting somebody somehow, some way, you know what I mean. But the whole thing is, people feel like you said, oh, I want to be the man. You could be the man. I could be the man. She could be the man. We could all have our own entities. You know what I mean? Come together at the end of the day. But people don't want to do that because they don't want to see Karev on top. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Now I gotta look up to Karev. Karev got to be my boss. Like, yeah, man. Yeah. So, and once again, man, check on your peoples, man. I'm gonna keep saying that. It's June. It's Men Mental Health Month. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Men got it rough, especially black men. You know what I mean? No matter what, you gotta put on your motherfucker jeans, your trousers, no matter how you feeling that day. Especially you're a husband, you said. So no matter if Karev have an off day, you still gotta go out and find and bring that bacon in. Because everybody depend on you. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So when it comes to the thing you said about Ja Rule, I don't respect that shit either. Because you right. You supposed to be better than me. Like, you know what I mean? Even you, my friend, I want you to do better than me. I should want the best for you, regardless. I should want the best for you. And we on that same type of time, man. And I feel like a lot of parents ain't really in their kids' life. When I mean in their kids' life, I mean like talking to them. Like, how's your day? What's been going on? How's your teachers? You know what I mean? Who's your friend? Find who they friends is. Find out who they talking to. Because at the end of the day, this internet shit is so spooky and this AI shit is so spooky. They got apps and shit or probably AIs where you could change your voice, sound younger, sound older, sound like a man, sound like a woman. So just keep that shit in mind. And one thing I'm gonna say, I love my people, but I love my people that love me. Because everybody ain't your people. No matter if you look like me, that mean you my people. You know what I mean? So for anybody that's my people, know that I love you. I'm gonna support you. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna have nobody be a leash though. Let's be clear. I ain't no dummy. But I'm gonna support you. I'm there to help you. I'm gonna help you. But we both got to benefit because at the end of the day, it shouldn't be me just giving. It should be a boomerang. One hand washes the other. You know what I mean? But I want to say rest in peace to the young youth. You know what I mean? That lost their life. I want to say shout out to Carmelo Anthony. And I've been saying all that like that hate shit. Like, oh, it's always a black person say, oh yeah, but they talking about what his parents did. His parents, yo, let's talk about the facts. Let's talk about the facts. What happened? You know what I mean? And let's get to the bottom. But I heard he's going to be getting a pill, so I'm gonna pray they get a pill. You know what I mean? And it works out in favor.
They put the thing out for us to write him and donate. I'm doing that shit.
Okay.
We gotta put our money where our mouth is as a community because these racist motherfuckers raise money for Dylan House, Kyle Rittenhouse. They raise money for them. He be having $250,000.
Even that other racist
punk ass got money.
Chuck the Builder, that little racist that's locked up, they try to get him out of jail. You know what
I
mean?
Like I'm saying, yo, nah.
And my man father went on a rant. The dude that got killed. You seen his father? You see his stuff his father been saying about like, yo, we ain't on well. Y'all on welfare, stuff like that. Yeah.
And there's Asian people doing that and all that. Look, I don't hate anybody. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. You know the people, the Asian community that don't want you to not spend your dollars, that want you to keep coming in, the motherfuckers in them restaurants and the motherfuckers out there stripping and getting money at the massage parlors. They want y'all to keep. They want y'all money. Now I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm keeping it so fucking real. But they don't give a fuck. They're like, look, motherfuckers eating, motherfucker. Look, they trying to hit you where it hurt. The meat and the pockets. That's it. They don't give a fuck. And they hate that because they girls love when black men get them that swole. They love that shit, yo. They love when they can move the wood, you hitting them, they love it. I don't know. I'm just being honest and fact because I've seen them say this online. I'm documenting everything because I'm gonna do Heritage Hip Hop is gonna do a show on part of this stuff, and you're welcome to join me. And I'm telling you, it's a lot of shit going on out here that's so fucked up that it puzzles me and makes me angry because anybody out there who has children, if you go to sleep at night and you don't look at your child and think somebody out here could be crazy enough to try to hurt my baby and I can't stop it, and I don't put fear in your heart, you's a fucked up, stupid ass person. All these people out here who have black sons, I look at my grandson, y'all seen him on the camera, I look at him sometimes and be like, I know what I went through as a kid. When I was a kid, I had somebody try to hit me with a truck when I was walking down the street. You know how you cross sometimes, when you would walk on the sidewalk, but sometimes you wouldn't. Argyle Avenue, Orange, New Jersey. I'm 13 years old, coming home from school. I remember it was a Spanish dude, a white guy. He was in a pickup truck. I'm walking. He swerved to try to hit me and was yelling racist shit at me in Orange, New Jersey. I remember my grandmother's funeral. A man cut the hearse off, and I'm in the limo, and he yelled at us, "You dirty nigga," blah, 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 using the N-words and all that. I've been through that. I've been in Elizabeth, New Jersey. My mom was buying me a coat, and the security guard down there said I stole my coat and tried to hem me and my mother up. I'm 10 years old. I've been through this shit. I don't care about the South, the North, whatever. Your racism is every fucking where. I've been through this. I've seen how racism affects kids' minds. I see how racism affects how people look at each other. You want to know how deep this racist shit go? We're men of age. How long did it take for you to see a black cartoon character as a hero and not a side piece? How many times did it not hit you when Black Panther came out and a young man made a video? He said, "This is what you white folks feel like." Because when you see Spider-Man and Batman, I wish to be that, but when I see Black Panther, I see what I am. That's a powerful statement. It's time for us to realize we got to see each other for our value and who we are, not who the world tells us, and accept the bullshit that they give us.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? Like, with it being so many powerful black figures with star power and money, why it ain't more of the black stuff? Because at the end of the day, I'm talking about people that got millions and billions of dollars that's black, Latin. If money equals power, why they not doing it? Because what, their money gonna get taken from them? What's the
all right? Here's the
you got
answer.
Spike Lee's. Hold on. You got Spike Lee's, right? He got his own company, right? Film company, right? No, I'm just asking.
It's different, but yeah,
I'm just asking.
Yeah, he got it. Keep going.
Tyler Perry got it too, right?
Yep, good going.
Oprah, right? Got her own network, right?
Fuck her.
My man, Bob, whatever his last name, had the BT.
He had it. He don't have it no more.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm talking about billionaires, but he still have the business plan. So why we can't put our money together? Because we talking about togetherness.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. Because there's still levels to money, and there's a power structure and infrastructure in money. So check this out. You remember when Suge, what was it, Death Row, Rap-A-Lot, and Murder Inc. got raided?
I know about the Murder Inc. joint. I don't know about the
Murder Inc., Death Row, and Rap-A-Lot wanted to work together to make their own distribution company, to have a black-owned distributor. You fuck with the people who got the money, they come after you. That comes with the government, that comes with economy, everything. Think about this. Let's go deep for a minute. Everybody who believe in Jesus Christ out there, right? Yeshua HaMashiach, whatever, whoever we'll call him, Isa, whatever, Christ. They didn't get killed because he started fucking with the money. They didn't care he was preaching about God. As soon as he fucked with the money, they killed him. And that's been going on throughout the generations of society. When you start fucking with money, people come after you. So I'm gonna keep it real. It takes $10 million to create a satellite. Elon Musk just launched Starlink, which is the alternative to the internet that we use now. And now he's a trillionaire, right? If y'all want money, invest in Starlink, I guess, right? All these so-called billionaires you talking about, how come they couldn't get together to launch their own internet, just like Africa did? Africa has their own internet. They don't use Google. We could do that shit over here, but you know what? You know why they won't? Because they have handlers, and it comes to the money. And I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody else, even myself. I'll tell you, if we ever got access to that type of money, when you see what's behind those doors, you see why people choose not to continue in the industry, and for the people that do, it makes you question how are they still in there knowing the things that they know.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. That's how people think. I feel like people define a level of success in their own mind. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, some people just can't stop chasing something. You know what I mean? Realize, people, once you chase something, you're gonna always chase it. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Because you make your first 20 million, you're gonna want to chase it for 40 million. Like, it gotta come to a point where it's like, yo, I'm comfortable living my life at this level. I'm making $200,000-$300,000 a year. I'm good off of that. You know what I mean? I ain't gotta reach, because at the end of the day, we gonna die one day. True or false?
Facts.
Just because Jay-Z smart with his money, don't listen. When he died, don't mean Blue Ivy and his sons and they're gonna want to run that business. You got to think the mind of the youth now. They don't want to do shit. So at the end of the day, what are they doing it for? That's my question. Like, let's bring up Jay-Z. Since we talking about Jay-Z, he a billionaire, but he don't own the culture. Why not? But why do you want to be crowned something you don't own?
Bully Coons. That's the
Because
bully coon syndrome. It's the bully coon syndrome. It's I'm the toughest nigga on the block, and y'all gonna come after me. But you know what's fucked up? And I don't knock Jay-Z. I don't, because like I said, there's levels to this shit. I don't knock no one. I just critique how they move, but I don't knock them. Because at the end of the day, who's the most beloved people in our culture? It's the people who sacrifice and people who fought for the people, right? Jay-Z has done some good things. He's done some fucked up things, just like everybody else. But a lot of people are not willing to fall on their sword for people. People are not gonna fall on their sword for Colin Kaepernick. Why he ain't doing nothing bigger in sports than outside of sports? Because that's not his mission. Look at Muhammad Ali, rest in peace to the greatest of all time when it comes to boxing. He lost his career to go into prison. And he celebrated because not only that he did that, he came back and won that title again. It's the come up that got it. A lot of these people don't want to go through the fall. They just want to stay up. And that's the worst thing about it all. To be the GOAT, and I'm tired of all this GOAT conversation. To be the GOAT is not how good you do something over a prolonged period of time. It's how many falls you take and get back up from that shit. You know, everybody could talk about Jay-Z, Nas, LL Cool J, Biggie, and all that shit. Some of the people that should be in that GOAT conversation are people who went through hell to preserve their career. And a lot of these niggas out here hasn't gone through shit.
But let me ask you this though. Will a black person ever own the culture?
We own the culture. We don't benefit financially off the culture because the business part of the culture is ran by people who don't look like us. Now, if you're asking that part,
I'm gonna ask that part because we got billionaires that's up there.
The answer is no.
Why not?
The answer is no, because we don't own distribution companies. We don't own the
ain't
things.
Tidal a distribution company?
Who owns that?
Jay-Z. Ain't Tidal? Don't
Does
Jay-Z
he?
own Tidal?
Does he? He sold his stake in Tidal.
So that's what I'm saying. I need to go down a rabbit hole. Why? Why? If that's considered a is that a streaming service is not a distribution company and a data company? It's both. It's a data and distribution company because once you go on Tidal, you put your music on it. What they doing? They distribute your stuff. It's available everywhere.
But here's the thing: Tidal existed before Jay-Z. Jay-Z bought stake in it and bought artists there to have a higher payout. The problem with Tidal was it was harder for people to do their uploading and things, and a lot of people didn't fuck with Tidal because of that. So when people say Tidal don't pay out, that's why. Over time, Tidal, I bought into Tidal because of the Jay-Z thing and the artistry, right? One thing that most of these business people do that's fucking stupid, they always say we need an exit plan. Get as much as you can get out of it and get out. I never heard Ralph Lauren say, I'm gonna make Ralph Lauren get the most out of it, then I'm gonna get out. He put his name on it. A lot of these people make shit to flip and go to something else instead of making it a legacy brand, company, or name. That's the problem with our culture, is that there's not enough legacy brands. So that's why you don't have it, because people don't believe in legacy branding. There's no point. Listen, as big as Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, all that shit is, FUBU should be there the same way. But guess what? They flipped the company and sold it.
Nah, they big overseas though.
Nah, but not here. Not with the people that look like us. Because everybody quick to go by Polo.
Yeah, that's how it's the people. It goes back to the people at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You gotta. I want to shout out Russell Simmons though. Russell Simmons, he had the fucking coach at one point in time. You know what I mean? Until they had something on him. That's why he had to run away. They had him with allegations, shit like that, because he had the rush card, he had Def Comedy Jam, he had Def Jazz, Fat Farm.
He had a woman,
all that shit.
And then she had her own shit. It goes to show you about why that got destroyed. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. I feel like they don't want it. They want to, like you said, they want to be the face of it. They want to benefit off it, but they want to have the responsibility of the shit. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's all perception at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I feel like they're gonna steal from the people, because it's like, yo, I feel like once people reach that level of success that they never reached before, the whole thing is about keeping the shit. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And they do whatever to keep it. I mean, they do some stick behind your back shit to keep this shit. You know what I mean? As you can see what's going on right now. For people to stay above float and to have money, what these rappers and artists is doing. Going on podcasts and talking about some shit that I don't even supposed to be talking about. You're an artist. I've known you for this. Now I don't even respect you no more. I don't even respect your art no more, because I found that you're a sucker and a goofy person. You know what I mean? But all that shit goes around, like I said. We don't stick together, and we ain't gonna never stick together. For those who are your people and understand, like how me, you, and Kawon are doing, see how we've been doing this shit. It's hard to find people. I'm gonna tell you something real quick. I don't want to take too much time, but
run with it, run with it.
I, throughout my whole journey, you know what I mean. Once I started clicking with people and I doing music, I was the first person in my family to do music. Then I found out my cousins and stuff do it. You know what I mean? They started doing it because I do it. You know what I mean? But one thing about me, I always been that type of person. Like, yo, let's go to the camera, yo, so we can do our own shit. Oh, you just pay for this. I was always person spending money. Everybody talking. You know what I mean? That's why that group shit, I had to get away from that shit. You know what I mean? Because that group shit, that shit never lasts if you don't got the right type of people. You know what I mean? Imagine, I don't know how many times you try to do this mic council. I don't know if you ever tried to do it with other people, but if you did, there wasn't a right type of people. You know what I mean? You got to find the right like-minded people, even though the people you probably tried to do it with, it probably was cool with you at first, or they probably friends. It is what it is. We still friends, but find the right people to connect and build with and keep it pushing, and love them people from a distance. That's all I can say. Love people from a distance.
That's a fact.
And whoever gonna rock with you, rock with you. And whoever don't, fuck them.
But for all those who don't know, the Mic Council was not, I was never supposed to be on the Mic Council. My idea for the Mic Council was to have rappers come together and talk about the shit going on in the community from a rapper's perspective. So the first episode was As Is of the Outsiders. Salute to As Is. Grumpy Old Man. Shout out to Grump. And I think it was just them two. And I'm off the camera talking to them, but it was supposed to be the industry's topics from the rapper's perspective. You know what killed that shit? Drink Champs and all that other shit. And plus, you know what fucked it up? I didn't have a host for that shit. I just wanted to get rappers together to just talk, like barbershop talk. One thing I learned about doing this podcast shit and this music industry shit, Everybody, my language, y'all. I ain't gonna say it the way I want to say it, but everybody want their meat stroke with
Oh,
two
what you
hands,
mean?
two
What you
hands,
mean
and
by that?
everybody wants you to sweat them, yo. Everybody wants somebody on their balls, yo. Somebody wants you all up in here like this and giving them everything for free. That's the truth, and that's what this ego shit do to people. When you really believe in yourself, you go out and do what you got to do, and the people fuck with you, you stick with them. It's all about you the best, you the best, you the best, you the best, and you get that big puffed up ego. Like I said,
Yeah, that's
man,
a fact. That's a
ego,
fact.
ego has destroyed so many people's progression. And even when people come to me like, yo, you were this, you were that, I'm like, no, I'm not. I ain't do nothing yet. Nah, you did this, you did this. I'm like, give God the glory. I'm not where I want to be. Thank you for the acknowledgement. I'm good.
Yeah,
I don't want to be that type of person because as soon as you start believing the hype, that's your downfall right there.
that's
And
a fact.
there's too many people around. I've been around who be like, I don't pay for nothing. I don't do this. I don't do that. People this. Or why nobody putting their money into me? How are you putting your money into yourself? How are
Yeah,
you? The Bible says, "Study to show thyself approved." How do you show yourself approved if you're not putting the work in to show that you're provable? You see what I'm saying? And that's not. And I'm not saying
entitlement.
this to knock people. I'm not saying this to knock anybody because all of us are learning. All of us need to know. There's so much shit I don't know, and I humble myself. Seek has taught me a lot. And I'm sure I
Appreciate.
taught him
Likewise,
something. And
likewise. Yep.
Kawon has taught me a lot.
Likewise, I'm learning every day from everybody I come across that's actually giving something back because, like you said before, it be gatekeepers. You know what I mean? I'm rocking with people that's giving something back. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give information to people that deserve it. Like you understand, that's gonna do something with the information. I can't give this information to everybody. If I give you
No.
some information, I know you're gonna use it. I give it to somebody else. I'm like, yo, use it. Nah, I forgot. Nah, I ain't giving you information no more, yo. Like, word up. So I definitely agree with you, man. Like-minded people learn from each other. You know what I mean? Still sharp as stills. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna be too big to ask questions. I don't give a fuck. I'm asking questions. I'm one of them type of people. So if you watching this, you know what I mean? We working together. I want to make sure I do it right. That's just me. I'm not gonna second guess. I'm not gonna just assume. I'm be like, yo, Karev, how you want it? How you think we should do it? You like do it this way? I'm gonna do it that way.
So let's
That's
plug
simple.
it then. Let's plug it. All y'all who got music videos out there, see got something to tell
Oh
you.
yeah,
Tell
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah. All right. So anybody that's tuning and watching right now, let me just be very clear. If you're an artist out there that's looking to invest in yourself because you dealing with three professionals over here. Three professionals. We got something going on. It's gonna be more details. It's gonna be a whole rollout with information that I'm gonna put on my page. But this is premature. This announcement. If you're an artist out there that's trying to be seen and heard, and if you got a dope music video, and I'm talking about the quality, don't be filming that shit off no VHS or no old shit. That shit good quality because I'm gonna look at it before we air it. I'm gonna choose a person once a week to showcase your music right here on the Mic Council, like respectfully. I don't care where you from. You ain't got to be from Jersey because I'm not boxing myself in. I'm not just dealing with Jersey. I'm dealing with everybody. If anybody from Jersey feels some type of way, oh well, that's your problem. That's your problem. But if you're an artist out there that's serious about what you do, you trying to be seen and heard, this platform right here, the Mic Council, you know what I mean? That's hosted by me, Seek from the Hello Effect, Karev from Heritage Hip-Hop, and my man DJ Kawon from the Mixtape Show. Tap in. I'm telling you, this is just the beginning, man. This is just the beginning. If you've been tuning with us for I don't know how many weeks you've been, Karev got all that information, but how many weeks we've been going on live, we've been doing the show. This is just the beginning. And also, if you're an artist, we've been promoting already for the Heritage Hip Hop Awards that's going down in August. Please submit. Don't be that artist that's watching, liking this shit. Cause I see a bunch of y'all that rock with me, been liking it. Oh, that's cool, cool. Did anybody reach out to my man Karev? If you didn't, that's pointless. That shit ain't doing nothing but comment. Actually, do yourself a just do and tap in. Tap in. Submission fee is $25. It's going down August 29th at 8 p.m. right here live on the YouTube. You know what I mean? Live on the YouTube. And this might be the last year that we doing it on
Facts.
just streaming. We gonna still stream, but it's gonna be in person. We're gonna make this real professional. This ain't no talent show. Let's be clear. And I ain't disrespecting to you artists that be going to the little talent shows. All right, it's over. No. Once you building with Karev from Heritage Hip-Hop, he gonna give you an amazing interview, amazing write-up. He gonna get your YouTube together. He gonna get your algorithm together on social media. You need beats. DJ Kawon give you the beats. He also give you a great interview. He also got other things that he do. And me, whatever you need, just reach out to me. If I do it myself, I do. If I don't, I got other people that'll help you out. I got resources. My brothers right here, they help you out. I'm working with, once again, not for professionals. If you're trying to invest in yourself, you're trying to see some growth, and it's not a joke. I'm not selling you a dream. You get whatever you get out, you put the work in. We here to assist. Like, you know what I mean? It's a team. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Jordan passed it to Scottie Pippen, Kerr, three-pointer. Or we're going to talk about the Knicks. Jalen Brunson to Cap scored. So make sure y'all tap in, man. I'm not going to say it no more. Tap in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the show about the Heritage Hip Hop Awards live on YouTube, so y'all can catch me live here on the Heritage Hip Hop channel. Make sure you subscribe. And y'all get more information. I want to apologize, everybody. I haven't done this show yet because the last 2 weeks at my job have been hard. So, but when school's over this week, and when it's over, you already know. Full swing. Shout out to MJ Savino for the help. Shout out to the Hip Hop International Screenwriters. Thank you. And we got some stuff coming that's going to be great for this show. We don't got to talk about the award show too much. Just know that it's going to be out there. You know what I'm saying? So let's close up the show. We had a great show. We talked about society. We talked about music. We talked about what's going on with each other. Let me ask you this. What is in your rotation for the week?
I'm gonna be honest with everybody. Nothing's in my rotation because the last couple of weeks, well, I've been busy this whole year. You know what I mean? But last couple of weeks I've been busy. I've been doing like events and stuff like that. So a lot of it been taken away from my time. That's why I ain't been doing no music reviews. But I've been focused on continue to build the brand and pushing it to different levels. You know what I mean? I want to announce, if people haven't been following on social media, my distribution finally came through, you know what I mean, with the Hello Effect series. You know what I mean? Part 1 is going to be on Tubi. I don't got an official release date, but it should be within the next 2 weeks. Hopefully this week I have some more information. And what does that mean? To anybody that rocks with my community or anybody that's under my umbrella, that means a chance for you to get more seen and heard to a broader audience at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And what that means for the Hello Effect, that means I'm gonna be producing more things, documentaries, you know what I mean? A lot of different things. I ain't gonna really tell you too much, but I want to shout out to my distribution 1919. You know what I mean? We finally got the ball rolling. You know what I mean? I feel super excited, even though I don't look it sound excited, because anybody that know me and behind the scenes, this series would have been up last year, like November. You know what I mean? Tubi been accepting my shit, but they had somebody in the company in 1919 that was in that department, wasn't doing what he had to do his best ability. But we got somebody new over there. I got on the phone. He reached out to me the other day. He said, yo, all we missing is this. Communications on 100. So once again, if you're an artist, a business owner, if you got a product, you know what I mean? We're going to start doing product placements inside of the interviews and stuff like that. Or if you're an artist that's trying to invest in yourself, because this Tubi thing is not for people that's just waking up. I'm looking for artists that's investing in themselves, because I invested in myself and my brand. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, so once again, shout out to Tubi, shout out to 1919, shout out to the whole staff on the Hello Effect, CA Bangers Entertainment. We get back to what's in my rotation next week. What about you? What's in your rotation? I know you've been busy too, so I don't know. I mean, you had time, you know what I mean, to listen to some tune, but what's in your rotation?
My rotation first, War 2 by Reef Hustle. I did an interview with Reef Hustle. I don't know if y'all seen it. Check him out. Reef Hustle, he was with Big Pun the day he died, yo. He has a very
I know that name, but I never met him, I don't think. I know that name though.
He was tight with Big Pun, rest in peace. He's tight with Fred the Godson, rest in peace. He talks about divorce. He talks about being a father, losing his wife, losing his brother, staying committed to his dream, being more than a rapper. You know what I mean?
Where he
shout
from?
out,
He from New York?
Yeah.
He from the Bronx?
Mm-hmm. He from New York. Yep. Shout out to before I continue, shout out to Triborough Gigolo. He said he's been listening to Conway. I heard you paint windows. Drake Iceman and Ryan Witherspoon start spreading the news. All right, cool. That's what's up.
Nah, Drake Iceman, that shit should have been one and done. But it's all good.
I'm waiting to see his next move. Shout out to OVO for them dope Knicks shirts though. They fire. Let's see what else I've been listening to. I've been listening to Reef Hustle. My favorite album of the year came out this past week. You heard me talk about Billy Dan's? I'm big on that Billy Dan's album. Right? Nah, Vince Staples, Crybaby. That album is incredible. Incredible.
How many songs on there?
Let me look it up real quick. I think it's like 17.
And see, that'd be the thing for me, because I like to judge off of that. Like, because you say incredible. So 17 songs, that's damn near
that's an album.
2 albums. That's damn near a double album.
That's a regular album. I'm from the era. Oh, my bad. Not 17. It just kept playing for me. 10 songs.
Oh, all right. Okay.
10 songs.
That's decent.
And it's not with typical hip hop. It goes back to our roots. That Vince Staples, you know me. If you know me, when you hear that album, you know why that's my favorite album of the year. Vince Staples to me got album of the year, for real. It's funny that all these West Coast artists are making the dopest music, and people from over here just talk about the same shit. Y'all gotta wake up.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You right. That's why music's so boring. Like, you know what I mean, for us, the East Coast, the stuff that I hear personally. That's why that's one of the things that I wanted to do the music reviews, because I could call that shit out. Like, you know what I mean? I'd be like, yo, nah, this sound like the same, and the same flows, the same topics. It's like, yo, we need to get back to when I was coming up, we had writer groups. If we was working on a song together, we all in that motherfucker. And I'm like, let me hear your verse, Karev. You spit your bars. I'm like, I hear her shit. Oh, your shit fire. I'm gonna try to destroy your shit, even though we ain't going against each other. But that's how it's supposed to be. You gotta get back to the writers, the writer groups. Yeah. Instead of sending records over the internet. You hear his open verse. No, come in the studio. Let's lock in. Let's create something.
Man, look. I got the dopest chick. I got the most money. I got the flyest clothes. I got the biggest gun. I'm shooting everybody. Most sex. I'm the baddest person in the block. Like, after a while, yo, all y'all can't be 50 Cent, man. And power ain't the only thing on TV. I salute everybody who broadens their pen. Shout out to Loud Omalau. Shout out to Fire Jaws. Shout out to Samad Savage, Jay Wonder. That Zen album for Jay Wonder, that's one of my favorite projects of the year.
Zen, I gotta check it out. It out.
Billy Dan, Jay Wonder, Billy Dan's, and Vince Staples. And I'm gonna keep it real. Beta Weeda. I don't know if that came out this year. The old Oakland joint. And Big Hutch from Above the Law came out with a new album. Code 187. Check out his new album. I gotta get the name of it. Let me get the name of it real quick. Say what you was about to say.
I was saying this. Anybody that's watching, I know we doing the video music reviews, but I can't wait till we actually bring guests up here, because I love to, in a rotation part, we have a guest, you know what I mean, that we all collectively listen to their project and give out, you know what I mean, some feedback with them on here, you know, short interview at the end of the show. You know what I mean? That'd be another way to promote them and also engage with them and their audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got a show like that as well.
Damn, my bad.
No, not yo. I'm gonna keep it real with you, yo. I salute you because you're able to do shit I wasn't able to do because of life circumstances.
Yeah.
Heritage Hip-Hop is not supposed to be a podcast. It's supposed to be a network. It's supposed to be a platform.
It's not a podcast. So, it is a network. Take the podcast out of it.
So one show was the podcast. The next show was the Mic Council. My album review show is Off the Record. Truth Behind Bars, Artist Showcase. Truth Behind Beats, Producer Showcase. All that shit lined up. I just didn't have the people in place to help me. So
yeah, that is a lot. That is a lot for you to run stuff like that. You do need people to what's the name?
Yeah, so like I said, for all your moves that you make, I salute you highly and I want you to win. Because if I could get what I want done where I gotta go, if we did it together or separate, doesn't matter. But for it to get done, it would just be a beautiful thing because then I left my mark and my legacy somewhere. My goal was to always be Ralph McDaniels of New Jersey.
It ain't never too late. The thing is, yo, I'm gonna talk about it offline because you know what I mean. This is business talk. You know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. And that
I'm gonna
ain't
talk offline. Yeah, because I don't like when we'll talk offline.
yeah.
But all I'm gonna say is this. I could say this though. I'm not waiting for doors to open up for me, and I ain't got no keys for doors. I'm kicking them shits open. I'm kicking them
Yeah.
open. If there's a crack in it, I'm in there. What's up?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the
Yeah.
story of my life, man. I just show up. I don't be knowing nobody. I just show up, come in, do what I need to do. What's next? People
Yeah.
see that they want to give me opportunities. I'm gonna take the opportunities because at the end of the day, this been my plan, my blueprint for over 30 years. Like because when I started doing music, I had to pay for everything. I've been on this side as an artist, and I had to learn like I ain't gonna make it if I gotta pay for studio time, I gotta pay for beats, like all this shit. So I had to learn this shit throughout the years, and we just in a time right now where the internet is a blessing. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like I don't even gotta talk. I could just show my work. Did I
Yeah.
let the people allow if they want to fuck with me or not? You understand what I'm saying? So, but now that I'm building with other like-minded people like y'all, it's already a win. It's already
Yeah.
a win. You know what I mean? We just not seeing the rewards of it, but who gives a fuck? I love this thing that I'm doing. I'm already seeing the rewards on my behalf. Because like I said, I never thought in any million years, if you told me 20 years ago, I'd be this being to talk to some of these people or meet some of these executives, you know what I mean? And these actually executives telling me like, yo, you great at what you do, yo. I don't know how long you've been doing it, but you great. And from a person that been around or opened the door for like big names, 50 Cent, fucking Nas, all of them, they telling me this. I
Facts.
know I'm on the right path, and that's all the motivation I need to continue. You know what I mean? Because people stop because, like you said, it's life. You need to make money. You need time with your kids. You need to make love to your wife. You need to go work. You know what I mean? You need time to relax and rest.
Facts.
Understand that shit, but there's always work to be done.
Facts.
Always.
Check this out. Charborough Gigolo said, "Do you guys plan on having other platforms a part of your network in the future?" The answer for me is yes, because we are. First of all, we are part of a platform called the Fleet DJs. So the door has always been open for them to join us to do something. It's on them to do it. Wait, let me finish. Secondly, there's two other platforms. Actually, there's three other platforms that I'm partnered with that if they ever want to do something, all they got to do is show up. That's the Big A Show, hosted by my man, DJ Big A. We have A&N on R&B, hosted by Nas the Romantic. He's going to be on this show in the future one day, hopefully. And the other one is the Goodfellas TV, DJ Tommy Guns, Dav, the photographer, DJ Big A, and Shaw Montana. Shout out to my other man's Beyond Mayhem Media, my man Sajan. I'm a part of different things. It's just that we have never pulled our resources together to do it. And I don't know what holds everyone up. I know I'm not waiting for anyone. And if anybody wants to do it, I get tired of telling folks things. Sometimes you got to lead by example and not talk. So that's why I keep going. So if there's any women out there or any other podcasts that want to build, here's the last thing I'm going to say about working with other people. Seek people who are like-minded with you, and I agree, who has a goal and holds each other to a standard of excellence, not just an idea pool, right? The one thing that podcasters don't understand, we are a representative of the media that needs to come together. Just like the newspaper, just like the radio. One day, we're going to have an event where all the podcasters get together and we talk and we make music together. Until that happens, this is just a freelance space. So That's that. He's also said, I love collaborating with other platforms and content creators. Well, then how about this? When Seek is free and Kawon is free and I'm free, we could all get on a video call. We can talk. And if there's something we can do together, let's do it. Because I meet podcasters all the time and it goes to me getting their numbers and then that's it. They just go away. We really need to have something where the podcasters talk. And I'm gonna put this into the air right now. One day, there's gonna be a video shoot. Me, Kawon, Seek, my sister Quilla from Grind Heart Entertainment, Big Seven, Time to Grind radio station, and Big Zay, A Squad Rebel Radio. We're going to get together and do a photo shoot and a real magazine spread style interview. It's going to be documented. You're going to see video and you're going to see write-ups. And we're going to do something that I don't think y'all ready for because everybody's so into competition that y'all fighting for crumbs while people are building bakeries and giving out meals to people. It's time for us to eat and not fight over the shit that falls off the tables anymore. I'm just putting that out there like that.
That's a fact. Far as me, other platforms, I'm under a bunch of different umbrellas and I partner with a lot of different people, you know what I mean? Professional people, you know what I mean? Like he said, we're part of the fleets. I'm under the DigiWax umbrella, you know what I mean? Also, Miller, it's a bunch of, I ain't gonna drop all my partners and people that I collab with. Just know, just go to my page on IG, you'll see all the people I collab with because I invite collab because I want people to know who I'm building with, just in case they want to build with them. Like, you understand what I'm saying? I don't hide the people I build with, you know what I mean? And vice versa, you know what I mean? Because we out here professional doing our thing. Another thing too, I wanted to say also, if anybody that's watching that want to be in any type of publication like a magazine, online magazine, we also got resources for that. And speaking on that, I actually got a email to be interviewed in another magazine. So I'm just waiting for them to respond back because I confirmed it said yes. And this magazine is out of Atlanta. I think it's called Voyage ATL or something like that. I looked them up. They've been around for 10 years. They reached out. They said they interviewing creators and entrepreneurs and stuff like that, and they love to, interview me and stuff like that. So I gotta wait for the details. But what I'm saying is to say this: just because we don't talk about it, just because we don't show it, don't mean we ain't out here really being watched and create emotion. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, that's why I try to tell anybody, you ain't got to be the artist. You could be a person with a brand. Build with us. Like, people be afraid to have that conversation because of money. Like, that shouldn't run you away. That should make you get intrigued even more because at the end of the day, if I'm dealing with Karev to get away from all that politics, I'm like, Karev, what's your price? That way, I already know this is a business relationship now. He got to execute. I'm gonna look at him different. Like, damn, he ain't a great businessman. Like, or I got more leeway at the end of the day because I paid this man. So I go like, Karev, what's going on? What's the time that I'm gonna get this back? What I'm getting for this? You know what I mean? So that's all you got to do. Once you had them uncomfortable conversations, where they shouldn't be uncomfortable, they should be amazing conversations because at the end of the day, we here to service you. You know what I mean? We got a service to offer to help you to get you to where you need to go. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna leave it at this. I want to say shout out to everybody that been supporting the Mike Council since we all collectively got together and been doing this consistently. You know what I mean? Sometimes we don't do it because prior things, but more than likely we here every Sunday at 8 p.m. or 8-ish, you know what I mean? Regardless, but know we're going to be here. Continue to lock in with us, continue to build, continue to see our journey, our growth, and most importantly, to stay connected and locked in. Make sure you follow each account. We still got a goal for 5,000 for each account. So that's 15,000 in total. You know what I mean? And once we reach that goal, we're going to give something to you. To you. We trying to lock in. We trying to create a community of real people. And once again, you ain't got to be artists. I'm looking for a team, to be honest with you. If you're a filmmaker, if you great at writing questions, great at writing articles. If you used to work for a magazine company, if you work for Hot 97, you ain't got a job. Like, let's build together because at the end of the day, I'm a leader and I'm gonna lead you in the right direction. You know what I mean? And we're gonna be good. So if you doing anything from web design, if you a graphic designer, because I need some merch. You know what I mean? I'm tired of keep going to other people. I want somebody in the team in the house. I can have more than one people because I got people that do it, but it's also good to have different ideas. You know what I mean? So once again, lock in with all three of us. Karev from Heritage Hip-Hop, DJ Kawon from the Mixtape Show, and DJ Kawon Media. Your boy Seek, aka Mr. Hello, aka Mr. Outside. The Hello Effect platform, also CA Bangers Entertainment. That's also my company. Like, you know what I mean? Make sure you tap in. Stay blessed and stay safe. Any closing comments you got to say before we get about it?
Fuck racism and shout out to us because no matter what we go through, we endure. We are God's people. And if we are God's people, we are his heritage. Our culture is hip hop, so God's heritage is hip hop. Hello. And make sure you check out the Boom Bap Alumni album.
When it's dropping?
This job comes out the 28th, I believe. But the pre-orders up now on Mad Good Records Bandcamp page. So go to madgoodrecords.bandcamp.com. Y'all can get that. And salute to the new video coming out. I think it's Notes 82 live, the lobby stories from the album. The first video out right now, Dirty Angels by Cold Camp is out right now. So we're gonna leave y'all. May the Most High bless y'all. Wait for the new show. Peace. And we'll see you next Sunday, 8 p.m. live on YouTube.
Thank you and good night. We are Heritage Hip-Hop. Real hip-hop. Real